Hello, Mimi. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there. What can I do for you today? If this is about your case, I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find his opponent for his next promotion match. You have a name? Emma, what is your Mega Pokemon? Because you have a stone. Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the Zio Royale, or so I've heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. You still want to know? For Lumios' sake, I guess. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Oh, maybe I'm about to find out what her Mega Pokemon is. Who to lead with? I'm gonna go with the crab, and swap as needed. Crab. Again, not a crab, a shrimp. If anything, it's more of a lobster. But not really. And then I gotta pick up some mushrooms. What do you use? You should know, Emma's really strong. Her detective work means she's too busy for the ZA Royale, but she'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? Yeah? I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important... Oh, is she using the same Pokemon from X and Y in their post-game story? Oh, she uses Mega Malamar. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Detective Emma. Oh, not a great start. Not a great start at all, actually. Why do you have Dragon Pulse already? Okay. You're not even the Mega version. You also are not ideal to match with. Okay, Tyrantrum's very beefy. Okay, I'm thinking it's time to switch. A lot of fighting types on her team. Malamar. Oh. This'll do. Show me this weird brain. My Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our backs in spirit. Yeah, Xerosic or whatever his name was. He gave her these Pokemon. It's a really good story thing. It's like they saved a lot of the best stuff in X and Y for after you finished the game. Goodbye. Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Oh, she's specifically talking about Xerosic and Looker. I see. Where is Looker? Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? A lot, actually. They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help save Lumios, so it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new... See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. wherein they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideals. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is are these gonna be the guys from the food cart? The ones I kept saying look like Team Flare or related to Lysander? Taking part in the Z Royale, but why? To what end? Maybe for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure, not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokemon Research Lab could tell you more about Grisham. Why would she know anything? Bum bum bum. Oh, she's not gonna say it? That's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. You should go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Side quests? No side quests. Are my guys healed? No heals. Ow. Where are the other... Blue, green, red, purple? Were there 4 of the women scientists in Flare? I think 4. Mabel being one of them. The director's off. Also, where is Professor Handsome? Where did he go? That rat, that vile little man. I can't believe that mayor. It's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. It's not even like I can tell him off. Not when he basically knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. And are you making progress on my research tasks? I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone in the Zia Royale. Zia Royale, huh? Seems you already know more about Grist than I would have thought. Oh, she has her old goggles there on the desk. I didn't notice. Fine, so I used to be part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious. But there are still people today who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? I mean, you guys were basically clowns. I don't know how... Do people really hate you? You were one of the worst team... You might have been the worst team ever in a Pokemon game, come to think of it. Let me go through them in my head. Rocket, Magma, Aqua were very good. Galactic, also very good. What was the Unova team called? With N and everything? I don't remember the name of that team. What was... Why can't I think of it? With Getsis and everything? What? Team Plasma. Right. They were fine. They were stronger definitely in the sequels. Team Skull. They had a fun twist to their thing. Team Yell had the same twist but worse. Actually, Team Yell might be the worst team. Now that I think about it. Because they weren't even like... They were barely antagonistic and... Their reveal was kind of a flat fart of an event. Okay. So you're second worst team. So I don't exactly walk around advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal, so I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all that, but I don't... Excuse me. So I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray. Like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I honestly don't know what he might be thinking now joining the Zia Royale. But if you really gotta know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over in Centrico Plaza. Oh my god. Oh. Got dust in my throat or something. The coffee truck? Why? It's a cover. Oh. You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. You're about to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. Don't forget. I still want you to keep up the research work, too. I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm on, like, 43, I think? What am I at? What do I still need to do? For the Pokédex, I'm actually close on that. More Mega Evolve guy, Mega Evolution. Catch more of all the types. And to get more Ice types. And Dragon, I think. And Steel. And this one. I've heard that this one has 1,000 at rank 15, which is kind of crazy. That's a hell of a grind, but apparently there's a lot of battling you do in the post-game, so... maybe it's fine. Okie dokie. I mean, these guys reeked of Team Flare from the first time I saw them. So. Surprise. Are you Grisham? You have the glasses. You have the silhouette matches you. Let me guess, he doesn't actually care about Team Flare and he actually wants to promote his his restaurant. The only good thing we've got to offer is our location. You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. The quiet master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed a front. Just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the Zia Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B. And the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. There it is. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. Weird theme. I've got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the Zia Royale. Which is why I cannot let you defeat me. Wow, so you're like a knockoff of a terrible team. I feel bad for you. I suppose it still makes little sense to you, however. Shall I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with Az. There's no point even trying to explain it all to someone on Az's side. This is Griselle. Oh, you're Grisham and she's Griselle. One of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Griselle, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. No place to start a commotion. What happened? Fine, I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop and then head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Couldn't I just go with you guys in the truck? For a ride? Side quests. Hold that thought. Huh? Junk wasn't here before. I should be saving before every quest now. You want to know what I'm doing? Well, I'm feeding these wild Aeron. Aron love to eat metal. They'll even munch away at cars and things if you're not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time, though. Wait. These quests have been giving me, like, when it's a special, specific type like this. Well, I guess Beldum it wasn't, but she's making a note of metal stuff. Is this gonna give me metal coats? Because I need those. So I had an idea. Don't you think a poison type move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? Steel type Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. If you're happy to help me test my idea, hit that pile of scrap metal with the move Sludge Bomb. Give it some seasoning, please. Actually, I think Clawitzer can learn Sludge Bomb. It can learn pretty much all the ball and bomb moves. Can't it? Do I know Sludge Bomb? Never mind. Is Sludge Bomb not a TM? I thought Sludge Bomb was a TM. Gunk Shot. Shadow Ball. Yeah, oh, no, I do have it. And not a single person on my team can learn it. Okay. Hey, where's that Gengar I just had a second ago? Wrong one. Ooh, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. Are you okay? And look, the Aron seem pretty happy with the result too. They're chowing down. I'm so glad this random idea of mine worked out. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were fantastic help, and I'm fantastically grateful. For this, I think I'll spend some time researching which poison-type moves Aron find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little Aron friends. I'll keep feeding you as much scrap metal as you like. What was that? They did not seem to like that idea. Oh, okay. Zinc, I guess, is metal adjacent, but I got a power item, which is good. Oh, I love this with... When Gengar is holding an item, it looks like it's on his tongue in the icon in the bottom left. Looks like he just has his Mega Stone on his tongue. Or, yeah. Okay. Kinda hoping I get a metal coat, because I haven't gotten one of those yet. And I need two. I need one for Scizor and one for Steelix. I do have a King's Rock, and I should use that at some point. Or trade with my friend to get Slowking, but that's not a priority right now. Grunt. Well, if it ain't that kid from Team MZ, you got a bit of reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I hear you're pretty strong. Battle me, will ya? Don't have to be right now. I can wait till you're good and ready. Okay. Are you gonna give me a metal coat? I'm talking once you're in the mood for a battle, MZ Grunt. I wanted to check while the thought's fresh in my brain. Can you find Slowking in the wild? Because you can find some of the other Trade Evolution guys later, can't you? No, you can't. Fine. Okay. I'm gonna hit you with a crab. You seem ready. Wanna get this started? And buckle up. My will is hard as steel, you hear? There must be a post-game place you can go to buy items. Like Trade Evolution. There can't be just one of them in the whole game. If you sold them, you'd be out of luck. Just keep throwing out guys weak to water. That's fine. How did that miss? Clawitzer may not be fast or bulky. Are you gonna use Mega? No, you're not. But it hits hard. You use Steelix and Scizor. Both of those need Metal Coat. Some things can only be learned through battle. Now I know what a real Steely trainer looks like. Steely Dan? You know, you're alright. Most folks wouldn't waste time humoring me. Guess I'll use something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me tell you a little secret. Steel can't be poisoned. Lady, I was just down the road. See, that's true even for people. Word is that back when he was young, our very own Philippe was awed by an even younger man, Corbeau. The thing about Corbeau is that he's charismatic, charming, and just downright intoxicating. And that's rad, but it can work against him too. So Philippe looks to Skarmory as a reminder. Helps him keep a level head and stops him from blindly following Corbeau. None of this is high stakes intel, mind you, but I like talking about it anyway. Because our second in command has such a solid head on his shoulders that grunts like us can sleep easy. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle and for listening to me prattle on. Oh, 1 Metal Coat. Thanks. If Corbeau's taken you under his wing, then that makes us family, MZ Grunt. Do I have all the power items? Now that I think about it. I must have either 5 or 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing... What am I missing? The one for special attack. Is that Power Lens? Yeah, I'm missing Power Lens. Any other side quests? No. Well, if these guys... Wait, maybe this guy's gonna be used... If this guy uses Mega Pyroar, this could be my way to get Pyrorite. Pyrorite? Pyrite. I mean, if he's really following in Lysander's footsteps. Plus, we are running out of Mega Pokemon for opponents to be using. Even there's like almost 60 of them, I think. Oh? Oh, is this Lysander's old cafe? Is this Lysander Cafe? Is it just the two of you as on this team? Look at you, waiting like a good little boy. I imagine you must be asking yourself why we'd want to meet at such a spot. This is Lysander Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, though now it is an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since someone wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or, more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. What about Team Flare Deco? You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Yes. What could an outsider like you know about what Team Flare really was? Bunch of fashionistas turned extremists? Grissel. Grisham, this kid is our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all the goals we hope to achieve as Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who were who were part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is, that some harden their hearts in response, like Grissel here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Grissel once she's set on a course of action. Though it will mean revealing your battle tactics to me before a promotion match, I must ask, please, won't you grant Giselle the battle she desires? Am I not gonna get backup? Didn't Mabel say, hey, I'll back you up when you need it? Fight me. Okay. Are you also going to... Wait, I didn't see a Mega Stone on that guy. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to fight in the Zia Royale. I'm sure he has one, I just don't know where he's hiding it. Is it on his glasses, maybe? We've only ever seen, like, front-side views of him. Or front-facing views of him. Wake Ball? Oh, so you do use all fire types? Wow, 5 Pokemon. My god, I didn't notice your guy makes a face even if you didn't take damage from the move. Okay, that's not a fire type, but it is weak to water. Also weak to water. Give me a break. I need to heal. I need to heal badly. Oh. Heal once again. This Metagross is fast in this game. It's not normally that fast. Alright, who's your ace? Oh, do you use Pyroar? Mega Pyroar, I mean. Oh, you do. Let me see it. I haven't seen it yet. I've got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh, she had a ring? I did not notice that ring. So wait, what is his Mega then? If she uses Pyroar. Oh, he whips his hair back and forth. It just has a sillier mane? That's a little disappointing. Oh, I guess the face has more markings. This is ridiculous. It's just for the birds. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumio City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila, 1 Ember Roast, our signature drink. Are you gonna drug me? That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Is it really just the 2 of them? Is that all it is? Is that all that's left? Sad. The fiery red of Lysander's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysander Cafe. And dust. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Zia Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set out his sights on a new goal of his own to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? That weapon was Az's creation. You may only see Az as the kindly figure was provided with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would never have been driven to such madness. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now it appears Az is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. That's why I invite you to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. Open sesame. No. Oh, you also have a mega ring. Literally a ring. Beyond that door lies the former Lysander Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned Az's secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that Az created. You must see the truth with your own eyes if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be labyrinthian. And of course, while plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned, you might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Oh. Spooky. Oh, I got a travel spot for this. Mayhaps we shall be returning. Wasn't the base, though, in the northwest town? I figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysander Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. That's it? That's all the help you're gonna give me? Oh. Are we doing teleporters? We haven't done teleporters in a long time. Letter A. This is probably sequential discoveries. Pokemon live down here. Oh, a Houndoom. A teleporter over here and a teleporter over here. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, actually, this isn't that bad. Do one at a time and see where they go and work from there. Item. Doesn't seem to be powered. You'll have to find the right power supply unit to get it up and running. Oh. Oh, do I have to actually look at the elevator first? Okay. Power supply, huh? Is that what this is? That's a big lever. You pulled on the lever and activated the power supply unit. So that activates the red ones? Or just all of them? Ooh. The lights are back on and nearby war panel should work now. Nearby, specifically. Okay. So yellow means that they're working. Oh, well this kind of tells me where they connect to, though. Let's see. Oh, I bet one of these connects to one of the ones in that other side of this room. Never mind. It's just the two over here for now. Oh, so I need one that'll either go to here or one that'll go to here. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, is this the isolated purple room? It is the isolated purple room. A Dawnstone. Oh. Hello, Electrike. Manectric. Manectric. Manectric, I guess. Okay, so this might be kind of linear with diverging paths. Is that an Ekans I just heard? There's a creature in here. Oh, there's Dark Pulse. Okay, good. Lab keycard A. Ah, oh, this is gonna be very back and forth. Wait, this I can go this. Oh, okay. So it is labyrinthian, but it's also pretty straightforward, I guess. Keycard A. So we're... What? What? Oh. Actually, I guess I should just have you out with me. Is this open? Letter B. Never mind. Okay, so green sector is where we are right now. Activates the machine. Come on, headphones. You were doing just fine until a second ago. So, okay, that doesn't open, but I can teleport into there. I bet this will teleport me into there. Yep. Anything of interest in here besides that? Oh no, this is not the room. Oh. This will probably teleport me into there. There we go. So I can't even open this at all. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, keycard. So what is it? Purple sector, and then I guess the end. What is that icon? Oh, Matang. I need Matang. And Beldum. Oh, I'm not getting that Matang. Maybe I can get this Beldum. Probably not, given that catch rate. Never mind, got it. That'll be fun to get alphas. Did I get everything in there? Get him. Are you kidding me? Man, headphones. Why? Literally a second ago, for almost 2 hours, you were working great. Okay, well, I found the power switch pretty quickly. Green sector, or purple sector, on. I guess let me switch to you for now. So you can get some experience. Stone. I'm surprised there's no fun little logs to find and read, like the Pokemon Mansion in Gen 1. This would have been a good spot to, like, have more lore about Team Flare and Team Flare Nouveau and just everything. Oh, that's an Arbok. Okay. Need something big for that. Well, at least it's only targeting me for some reason. Thanks for making it easy for my lion. I thought I heard Ekans. Okay, so this way is a little isolated hallway. And then I came from that one, so I should go this way. Anything else in this room, though? Here are more creatures. I need a key card C, it sounds like. Oh. They're gonna use Air Slash. Yep. I don't know why I thought that would be fine. Ow, don't hit me. Please KO it. Thank you. Oh, is there one of every evolution stone in this place? Why? Oh, Chestnut, you've taken a bit of a doozy. Headphones, please. Please, you were so good until this moment. Ugh, now you're even worse. You're cutting in and out. Wait, so where have I not... They work for a second and I get comfortable and they go back to not working. If I really kink the wire like that, it seems to work. Did I go this way? No, that's the way I came. Letter C. Okay, where is it? Where would I put it if I were a game designer? Probably over there, but I don't know how to get over there. Where did that teleporter took me from there, right? No, it must be in this room. This is where the Arbok was, right? Locked. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a labyrinth, but this was pretty easy to figure out. Was this the only place in the game with Beldum and Metang? Oh! Is this gonna be a boss fight? An Aegis Slash floats in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Do I get a second to prepare, or... Nope, I guess I should have done that before. Well, collateral. I'm gonna switch. Oh, I don't even get to try and catch it. The path is now clear. Did I clear the path for them? Is that going to be the whole thanks for doing our dirty work angle? Boom, 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 boom. One of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Geosenge, that's what it was. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses. They then begin to absorb energy from Pokemon attached to them. Weren't these things supposed to be like grave markers, too? Oh, almost was that. Wouldn't it be convenient if the teleporter next to me just activated? Oh. Use this. Let there be power. And light. All this work just so he can fight me? My button's really high up, even considering I'm childish height. You tap the elevator key against the panel. You can now use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? The second floor? Basement? It wants me to go to the third floor, but what's down here? Wait, is this where the stuff happened in X and Y? Oh wait, this is where... Right, this is where you would come and you would find Az in there. And then Lysandre would confront you. Ooh, I do remember that. I wonder how one-to-one the layout of the place I just was in is to the place in X and Y. Lysandre Labs from that game. Oh, I remember this room too. This was the big screen, right? Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted, voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. The fuel. The legends, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? The device. The device that grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. Found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It's been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with little work. But we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Okay. The fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. Are you using that word correctly? What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? The legends. Kalos is said to have two legendary Pokemon, Xerneas, which represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, which represents destruction and death. The power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not even not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of people and Pokemon will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. When something's fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, worlds without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. That's a bit drastic. Oh look, you have the thing for Xerneas and Yveltal in the top left. The tree and kind of thing. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Hi Zygarde, how did you get here? Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? Az created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. That part wasn't mentioned. Hell, but how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring something back. Bring back something. What I remember most clearly is Az. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. But I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette. And there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the Tower's device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key Az carried, and so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. You dimp. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. Without the device and protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It's given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is Az's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham and with Az, then do what must be done. Aren't we being all nice and vague? Are there any items in here before I leave? Nope. Okay. Goodbye. Man, this really is stuff that should have been in a third version of X and Y. I mean, it's better late than never, but another case of poor decision making by higher ups in Pokemon. What a opportunity they would have had to make people enjoy that generation more if they had just made it more complete with a third version. Because those games were so incomplete they apparently cut out a third of the game. The south region that we were originally going to go to from all the leaks we've seen. Did you see Lysander? Still down there. To think that he's still alive. And he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Excuse me. Marcel, there will be a time for such things later. And you now know the truth of Az's sins. And so I make this request of you. Get Az's Floette and give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With Az's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage, or ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, then people will finally see us differently. You understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. We couldn't just leave Lumiose. The sea is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who have little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand the city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over Az's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution user. Then I'll be the one to restrain Prism Tower with Az's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they all learned of Az's sins. Now, go back to Hotel Z. Side quests? No. You've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale by now, isn't that right? Oh, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him all right. No kidding. Excuse me, I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus, he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumiose from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes, I've also been thinking it is time I talked to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. You know of the ultimate weapon, don't you? I went to Lysander Labs. Then I shall tell you of the terrible sins I've committed and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen, people lost the everyday lives they'd known, and my Floette was sent out to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, also that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokemon that I loved. In my rage, I remade my device into the ultimate weapon. Put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us, by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I'd given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years. Seriously, for 3,000 whole years? During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. That he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. That is what Angie is. Ange. That is what is hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Ange to give meaning to the eternal life I had burned Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day when I could use Ange after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. Now Ange. The tower is emitting excessive amounts of mega power even without Mega Floette present. There's only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Ange and has caused the mega power contained within to spill forth. It has led to this rampant rogue mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer, the people come to harm. There's only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette and together reach the control panel within Ange. I could never have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. The tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Florges? My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she is such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that is only my conjecture. Yeah, doesn't this Floette... I don't even know what the proper... Floette Eternal Flower or whatever. I think it's Eternal Flower form. I believe it has the same base stat total, or very close to it, as Florges, but distributed differently. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer have it in me to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion as... But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. Az still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen, I appreciate that Az is trying to right his wrongs, and I owe him as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize you might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I'm truly sorry. I understand, Az. Just leave this to Team MZ. It's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. I'll win for sure. Knew we could count on you. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, it's time you go challenge Grisham to a promotion match. Thank you. I'll be forever grateful. I will forever be grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ. But didn't Grisham say he would only battle me if I had Floette? I mean, that's not fair that he can make demands and I can't. When it comes to, battle requirements. Can I... Okay. I kind of am afraid that if I do this, it's going to kick into motion like the final chunk of the game. And I don't want to get locked into that just yet. But I think a good way to tell... Because whenever the game doesn't want you to do anything else, it'll say like, oh, you can't use the bench right now. Can I use the bench? Okay, so... This might be a good break point to then, I guess, prepare, do some stuff before I get locked in. So, yeah, I think I'll call it here. So, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.